Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a Fenty Beauty review. I'm really excited to do this because I've been wanting, oh my god, because it's Fenty Beauty, literally Rihanna. So yeah, that's why I wanted to review. I've never really done a review before, so I'm sorry if my opinion doesn't seem valid or it doesn't seem valid. So I'm sorry about that, but a lot of you guys wanted me to do this and I really wanted to do this because why would I not want to do this? The only thing I didn't buy was the blotting papers and then the sponge and a few of the brushes. Also, if I'm acting different in this video, it's because of Samantha. Just yell at her if I act different in this video. Shut up. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm trying to give as much information as I can. The first thing I got was the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. The packaging is really pretty. This is what it looks like. I've actually had these products for like about 3 days and I've been using them, so I kind of have a pretty formed opinion. Basically, it's supposed to make your pores look smaller. It's supposed to make your makeup last long and smooth and all that. It feels really mattifying and it doesn't feel like oily or anything like that. It's not sticky. I don't know if this would work if you have really dry skin or not. I feel like if you have dry skin, you probably shouldn't use this just because it's mattifying and it might like show dry spots more. Also, I usually put primer like underneath my eyes right here because I crease a lot and my makeup tends to disperse around that area. So I don't put any of the primer there because it makes it really weird and it makes it crease really bad. So now onto the foundation. Y'all, this stuff is so good. Okay, the only thing that I don't like about it is that it oxidizes a lot. You just kind of have to have patience to like find your shade. Like when you first swatch it in Sephora, you're usually like, oh, this is my shade, but then it kind of changes color. I literally bought 4 shades online because I didn't know what shade that was. The shade range is gigantic. Ones I bought were 130, 120, 150, and 190. So the 130 has really yellow undertones. 120 is kind of has pink undertones. 150 is really gray almost. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix these because I still don't really know what shade I am. Also, I'm stupid because none of these actually really fit me like perfectly, but it's because I keep buying the wrong ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix 190 and then 120, these two. And I also bought the Fenty Beauty foundation brush. I'm gonna read the box before I do anything. It says it's medium to full coverage, long wear, and light as air. And I agree with this. Okay, so I've been using these foundations for couple days. I don't know why that took me so long to think of. I've literally been wearing it for 2 days. I'm gonna try to blend this out with the brush. Personally, I don't blend my foundation out with brushes. I always use sponges. I feel like you'd get better coverage with a sponge, but I do like this. Like usually with brushes, there's like a weird stroke mark. This doesn't seem to have that. Around my mouth, it didn't really blend that well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with a sponge and blend over that. I think I'm just gonna put the rest of it on with a sponge. I use this foundation for 2 days, like I've said 3 times, and what I've noticed is it looks like skin. It feels like you're not wearing any foundation. It's also really matte, so you don't even have to set it. I wore it the other day, I didn't set it, and it stayed on for a long time, and it doesn't feel like heavy or anything. I feel like this foundation would be better with a different primer. The only thing I don't like about the primer is that it almost like doesn't cake up, but so like around my mouth area, I'm not sure if you can see. You probably can't, but it just doesn't look as clean as it would if I use like the Hangover primer or something. Yeah, and that's why I didn't put any of the primer underneath my eye, because it does the same exact thing and it like almost moves the product around a little bit. I'm not really fond of the primer, but my skin's kind of dry, so with a dry primer, it kind of doesn't work out very well. But if you have oily skin, that primer would really work for you. My skin is just pretty dry, so it doesn't look cakey, nothing like that. It just looks good. And it's matte. I love matte foundations. I got a lot of the match sticks and the shimmer sticks. I got the match stick trio with the light version of it. It has the match stick in Lennon, Amber, and then the shimmer stick Starstruck. I haven't used the contour yet, but I have used the concealer on the shimmer stick, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Amber. This is the contour shade. Why is it not? I'm just gonna blend this out with this Morphe sponge. So I just put on the Matchstick and Amber for my contour, and it's not really blended out completely, but that's my fault. I think that it blends out pretty well, and it almost feels like, it doesn't feel like a cream contour. It kind of feels like a powder once it like blends all the way. This is the light trio thing, so I didn't pick it for myself. It was just kind of in the trio. And I think it's really nice. The foundation didn't like move around where I blended it, so that's good. Update on the primer around my mouth thing, it's kind of cakey around where I have pores and stuff. But yeah, I do like the contour, so that's that. Oh, I don't have concealer on. I'm supposed to put concealer on before contour and highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the matchsticks for concealer for a second before I continue on with the highlight. I'm so stupid. Okay, wait, I wore this one to school. This is the Matchstick in Porcelain. I'm pretty sure you can use these for highlight, contour, and foundation. Like it says you can use them for all, I'm pretty sure. I wore this to school, and I think that if you have oily skin, they're really good because they're pretty drying and they don't like really need to be set. And usually when I wear like liquid concealers like the Tarte Shape Tape or a Fit Me concealer or anything like that, my nose does get oily a little bit. With this one, it didn't get oily at all because it's a pretty drying, like thick concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. This is the one in Porcelain. Yeah. I personally like the coverage as well. Usually with thick concealers, you expect it to like show your pores a lot. But with this concealer, for some reason, it like kind of blurred. But the only thing I didn't like is how it moved around under my eyes. It said that it wouldn't crease, and I even set it with a little bit of the powder. Even though it said you didn't really need to set it, I set it anyways. And under my eyes, it moved around a lot. Like under my eyes, like right here, the concealer was gone. With concealers, like usually it creases a little bit, there's like lines, but it like completely moved and there was no concealer underneath my eyes. Everywhere else it was fine, it was just for some reason under here. Also, it's a little hard to blend up to your eyes and get like the coverage like the same, like from here to there. But it is pretty easy to blend. I'm gonna go ahead and use that right now. Oh, that was so ugly. Oh, why do I look like that? I like the concealer. I just think that you'd have to mix it with a liquid concealer for like the under eye area. So around right here, it looks good. It doesn't, what are you doing? So stop, it's recording me. Are you recording me?
No, I wasn't recording you. I was taking a picture of you.
Stop. You're making me really nervous. Around here, I think it looks good, but the only thing is underneath my eyes. You kind of see how there's like almost no product there. It just doesn't stay underneath my eyes for some reason. Other than that, I really like the concealer. If I just mix it with a liquid one, I think it would look better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and set only the concealer area with powder because I added a liquid concealer and that is not dry. So obviously it's a liquid. Go ahead and go in with the Fenty Beauty powder, the blotting powder. This is the one that's supposed to not have flashback, and I will see if it doesn't at the end. I'm not gonna go anywhere else with my face with that, just where I put the Tarte Shape Tape. Usually when I add a powder to my concealer, it makes it look a little more cakey, but again, this powder does not do that. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Starstruck, the shimmer stick, the one I started using before the concealer because I'm stupid. The shimmer sticks. I have two. I got one that's kind of colorful, and then I got just a regular one from the trio. The first one I have is Confetti, purple kind of iridescent, I'm not gonna explain it, shimmer stick thing. And then I also have Starstruck. This is the one that came in the light match trio thing. It's pinkish. I love that. I'm so good at reviews. This is the Starstruck and this is Confetti. You can kind of tell in the video the difference between the colorful ones and then there's their more regular highlights. And I'll answer that video somewhere once I take it, but I haven't taken it yet because I'm stupid. This one is Confetti. As you can tell, it's like kind of more sparsed out than Starstruck. This one is Starstruck. Whoa. I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to like go with your hand and go on your cheekbones, but I'm gonna go all in with the product. Also, just to clarify how much I freaking love the matchsticks, they are magnetic. I'm pretty sure you all know that, but it's so like satisfying. Oh wait. Wow, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that with my finger a little bit. I'm so excited to put the powder highlight on top of this. I'm so excited. This is what the highlight looks like. I really like it. So nice. And it blends super easily. But it's like really pigmented. And look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And there are so many shades and there's colorful ones and they're for everyone. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh, I really like it. Okay, so I also got the highlight in Trophy Wipe. It looks so good to people with darker skin. This one is really glittery, but it's so pigmented. I'll put like the flash swatch with it as well. Alyssa Ashley did a review on Fenty Beauty and she used the highlight and it looks so good on her. And she also like gave tips on how to like put it on correctly since it's so glittery and like it kind of goes all over your face. So if you want to go watch her video, I'll link it down below because it's a really good review and she's great and I want to be like her. But yeah, I put flash videos of all the highlights that I have. The Killawatt highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is I think the lightest duo that there is in the collection, I'm pretty sure. They look like this. They're both really nice. This one is more of a glittery kind of highlight and this one's more of like a sweat kind of looking highlight. I like both of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those as well, and again I'll put the flash videos and everything. This one is Lightning Dust. That's what it looks like on my finger. This one is Fire Crystal. Looks like this. This is my M501 and I'm gonna first go in with Lightning Dust, the less glittery one, and I'm gonna go on top of the highlight I have now. I'm not wearing highlight at all. Oh, I can't even see it. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with Fire Crystal just so y'all can see how bright this one is. So y'all probably look the same, but do you see that? I don't either. Other side. I don't know what highlight is. Usually when I put highlighters on, like they kind of go all over my face because I like glitter highlights, but this is like a pretty glittery highlight and it's where I put it on the brush. Like it didn't like go and spread out anywhere I didn't want it to, and it like looks so clean, and like some highlights like almost accentuates your pores. Accentuates your pores? Is that how you say it? I don't know. But this one, it like blurs. Okay, I'm not gonna put on lashes or anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on mascara. So the last thing I have out of her collection is the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. This is what the packaging looks like. I really like it. I think it's a cool shape. I like the packaging on all of her things. I think they're all really nice. I'm not gonna try to act like I've never put this gloss on because right when I got it, I put it on. This is what the wand looks like. It's pretty big, which I like. I just like how it picks up so much product. This gloss looks good on everyone. It looks good on every skin tone. And now I'm gonna give my final thoughts on all the products. Personally, I think that the primer's good. I think that if your skin's really oily and you have trouble with your makeup staying on because you're so oily and like you need like a mattifying foundation or primer, I think that primer would be good for you. Personally, it didn't work for me that well. I don't think this isn't a bad primer, especially if you still have dry skin. I don't think it's awful because even for me, like it looks pretty good. It just kind of cakes up your makeup around in some places. Like I'm really dry like right here in my mouth area, and it kind of like bunched the foundation up a little bit like around my pores. The foundation, I think that if anything, you should either get the foundation, a highlight, or the gloss. Overall, I really, really, really like it. You can kind of have whatever coverage you want. You could have really light, you could have medium, or you could have full coverage. It looks like your skin. It doesn't look cakey, at least for me. All of this applies to me, by the way. It may not apply to you, but it applies to me. And it looks really nice, and again, it's the coverage and the lightness at the same time. It's like really good. It did show my smile lines a little bit, but only because I didn't set it, and even without setting it, it still wasn't, like, they're not bad. And I didn't even have to set it, and it's like matte, and it feels like it's gonna stay all day. So, a win? I think yes. I think that the matchsticks are so good that you can use, I'm pretty sure you can use them for concealer, for contour, and for foundation if you wanted to. I think that they're pretty dry, but not too dry, especially if you add like an oil or something, like all the Instagram beauty gurus do. I think it would work even better. And I like the coverage on the lighter ones for concealer, like for linen and porcelain. These are the two I use for concealer. I think the coverage is really nice. The only thing I don't like that much is what it does underneath my under eyes. But that also could be with the primer, like it just kind of, it depends on what you use for it or how bad your under eyes crease. I really like Amber for contouring. This one's really nice and I think it looks pretty natural. And it's buildable, blends, I like it. Actually, these are, I think these
Yeah.
they're so, yeah, I agree. They're so nice, especially if you add the powder highlight on top. Even without the powder highlight, like you don't really need the powder highlight if you don't want it. But like with, it's just like, it's so nice. As for the powder, I didn't even see if it had flashback or not. Hold up. On the camera, it kind of looks like I have flashback, but I'm gonna go ahead and post the picture right here. Okay, so personally, I don't think this has flashback. I don't think the foundation has flashback or the powder. The duo highlights, I recommend for anyone. They're so great and I really, really like them. As for the gloss, I don't know if y'all could tell or not, but I really love it. So that's it for this review. Overall, I'm very, very, very impressed. It doesn't take much to impress me because I have very low standards, but this impressed the heck out of me, if that makes a difference. And she's just like watching me like record.
Looking at your thing.
Do I look professional?
Yes.
Thanks. I don't sound it though. Overall, I really think that if you guys have the opportunity to come snatch some products, then do it. They're so good, especially the foundation. You guys literally heard me ramble about how good everything was like 2 seconds ago. I'm excited for this launch and I'm really happy that she did this and that there's so many shades for everyone and everyone can enjoy it. It's great. Everyone can enjoy it, everyone can like it, everyone can use it. Also, these are all my opinions. I'm not lying about anything. If anything, like, I don't know why I would lie, but I genuinely did like everything I tried. I liked some more than others. Wait. Yeah, I liked some more than others and I didn't like some as much, but I still did really like everything I tried. I think everything had a really good quality, so yeah. And I'm being honest, if I didn't like something I would tell you guys, but I really did like everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And also, I don't know if I gave this like disclaimer or not, but I paid for everything myself. I didn't get like sent anything, obviously, like it's all of my doing. And I don't think anyone assumed I got paid for this, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, who are you talking to?
You.
Why? So why are you talking to me? That's not rude.
Yeah, 'cause you are rude.
Don't expose me, Samantha. I have a career going.
Can you do my makeup now?
Y'all, Samantha's using me so I can do her makeup.
Do I look ugly? Okay, don't zoom in too much.